After a comprehensive 3-0 series sweep in the ODI leg, Australia, under the captaincy of Alyssa Healy, have managed to wrap up the T20i series with a 2-0 victory with one game still to spare. And this time around, they notched up a victory by 58 runs against Bangladesh, who on their part scripted a memorable comeback with the ball, spearheaded by their young left-arm pacer, Fariha Trishna, who took her second T20i hat-trick. But eventually, the 162-run target proved too much for the home team. Time to introduce the presentation party. To my left, Mr. Najib Ahmed, BCB Director and Vice Chairman of BCB Women's Wing. He's accompanied by Mr. Nizamuddin Chaudhry, Chief Executive Officer of the Bangladesh Cricket Board. May I now invite losing captain, Nigar Sultana Jyoti, for a quick conversation. Nigar, commiserations on the defeat. What did you make of the target to start out with?
See, we wanted to see our bowlers against their batter because how they played, actually, it was incredible. And obviously, for the first 10 over, they batted really well. And after 10 over, we come back very strongly. It seems like sometime that they'll go for the 200. But I think the way the bowlers come back, it was great. And if I talk about the batting, I think we had a very good start today that we are missing out for in the ODIs and the first T20. So I'm so happy for that. But and then the next, I think we are lack of partnership, and somehow we lost wicket early.
That comeback with the ball was quite impressive, helmed by your young left-arm pacer, Fariha Trishna, taking her second T20i hat-trick. You decided to keep her for that 20th over. How impressed are you with her performance? 4 wickets to her name today.
See, she's very young, and she came back after a long time, and how she bowled in the power play, it was brilliant. And I think I given her in the last over, and I thought how even she was bowled really well initially. So I kept her in the last, so see how she bowled in the death over. So she bowled really well, and I think she kind of deserved it because she's been working so hard, and how she come back, it's really inspiring.
With the bat, too, you seem to have taken that momentum at the start of your innings. Dilara Akhtar started out resoundingly well. What do you make of your right-hand opener, Akhtar?
Yes, see, Dola is a very young, talented player coming from the under-19 side, and I think thanks to BCB that continuously we are giving her the opportunity to settle down there, and how she approached today, it was really impressive, and I'm looking forward to see her in the next game, how she batted in the...
You've lost the series, sure, but there's still a third T20i to be played, and against a side like Australia, an opportunity like this is definitely gold. What do you look to get out of that last game of this tour?
See, this is a very, I think, a very experienced tour for us because play against them, it was a very good learning side for us because they are a very strong side, and I think how our players are showing their character sometimes, and how they bowl against them, and sometimes how they play against them. It's a very good learning side, and hopefully we can play better in the next game.
Thank you, Nigar. Go well in the third T20i. Time now to announce the player of the match. No surprises there, because it has to be a certain Georgia Wareham for her 30-ball 57, having been promoted at number 3. And later on, she went on to take one for figures of 1 for 24. May I invite Georgia Wareham, the Australia leg spin bowling all-rounder, to collect her award from BCB Director, Mr. Najib Ahmed, please. Georgia, many congratulations. You seem to be bolstering that description, that qualifier of being a leg spin bowling all-rounder, aren't you?
I'm trying to. Just making the most of every opportunity that I get given with the bat, which is really fun, and to be able to bat up the order today was really cool, and yeah, just trying to make the most of it.
When were you told that there is a possibility of you being promoted to number 3?
Sort of at the start of the series, I think there's always going to be a little opportunity to change some things up and just play with some freedom in the power play, which was really fun. And yeah, hopefully get another opportunity to do that soon.
You seem to be having a good few weeks here in the subcontinent. Had a great time with RCB. Did you happen to have taken some confidence with the bat, going by how you went about your business as a batter with RCB as well?
Yeah, I think I got a few opportunities throughout the WPL with the bat, which definitely gave me some confidence coming in here. I guess batting a little bit higher throughout that tournament to come in here with some confidence is really good. And yeah, for the coaches to back me and push me up the order a little bit is really special. And yeah, I'm glad I could, I guess, get the job done today.
Finally, what is it about the Victorians? They seem to be coming back after long injury layoffs and taking wickets for fun. Yourself included, Sophie Molyneux and Taylor Blaming, who did not play today's game but did pick up a wicket off a third ball.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a testament to those guys and how hard they work behind the scenes, and I guess the support that they have back home to be able to come back and play straight away and I guess perform straight away out on the park, which is really special. And yeah, I know Soph was unbelievable today. You know, she has been throughout the entire series, so yeah.
You've had a long day at the office today and a rewarding one as well. Go back, put your feet up and enjoy the rest of the day. Congratulations once again.
Thank you.
All right there, Georgia Wareham with a well-deserved Player of the Match award. May I now invite the winning captain, Alyssa Haley, for a brief chat. Alyssa, after the series sweep, how pleased are you to have wrapped up the T20i series as well, following that ODI leg triumph with a 2-0 victory?
Yeah, obviously really pleasing, probably more so about how we're playing our cricket, probably more pleasing than the result itself. So it's great to see lots of different people get opportunities today and make the most of it.
Talk us through that new look, rejig batting order. Grace Harris opening with Phoebe Litchfield. Georgia Wareham's punt comes off in a big way.
Yeah, I mean, we're just looking at a few different options that could happen in the World Cup. I mean, you never really know what's going to happen injury-wise or form-wise as well. So just having a little look at some ways that we can rejig our order and probably make the most of the depth that we've got. And I thought they did an outstanding job today. We're probably, to be brutally honest, maybe 20 runs short. We lost our way in the middle, but full credit to the girls for the way they started.
Now, one of your premier batters, a young one at that, Phoebe Litchfield, is going through a lean patch. She started off very well in international cricket, and we know that the ever-expanding workload in women's international cricket and with franchise leagues sprouting as well. How do you go about handling a Litchfield in this phase of time?
Oh, I think it's just about giving her confidence and reminding her that she's good enough to be here, and she's got just as good a skill set as anybody else out there on the field. She's a very young player in her international career, and she's got a lot to learn as well, and this is probably one of those learning patches that you've got to go through at some point, but we fully back her. I mean, she's really not far away. She's hitting the ball beautifully, so she just needs a little bit of luck maybe.
And a word on your performance from the spin attack, helmed by Georgia and Sophie Molyneux. Ashley Gardner also among the wickets.
Yeah, I think the variability of the wicket really helped them. I mean, some gripped and turned and then some slid straight on. So, yeah, look, they've been outstanding for us the whole 5 games that we've played so far. And no doubt our spinners are going to play a key role in the World Cup coming the back of the year. So they're showing some really good signs at the moment.
Final one, do we see more experimentation in the third T20i from Alyssa Haley?
I'm not sure. You'll have to ask our selector over there and see what sort of lineup they'll give us. But I thoroughly enjoyed batting at 10 today.
Enjoy further, maybe, in the third T20i. We'll have to wait and watch as to what the look of the Australian batting lineup and their starting 11 looks like come Thursday, when the third and final T20i and match of this historic tour of Australia's, their first in a bilateral arrangement in this country, will be played. Thank you for joining us. See you again on Thursday.